The following presentation of the Monty'man's Meditorials is brought to you by Kurt and Debbie Palmer, Roger McDermott and KHLT Recovery Broadcasting. To subscribe to this as well as any of our recovery shows, visit our website at take12radio.com. And now, here's the Monty'man with this week's Meditorial.
Well, greetings everyone. I am your host, the Monty'man, on this episode of the Monty'man's Meditorial. This one I've entitled, Afraid of the 12 Steps. Well, I received an email from a listener signed Anonymous, and it reads as such. Dear Monty'man, I do have an inquiry. The 12 steps are words or actions to live by. However, too many people think it is all religion-based, and it deters them. What is the best solution to get someone who thinks it is all based in religion, as it originally was long ago, to understand it is based on recovery and coming together, and not a church, or what some people even call a cult? And it's signed Anonymous. Well, Anonymous, thank you for your email, and I will do my best to answer your question. But first, let me just correct one huge misunderstanding. The 12 steps were never based on religion, though those within the religious community were and certainly are our friends and have contributed much to the practice of the 12 steps. These 12 disciplines we cherish so much have always been based in relationship rather than religion, a relationship with our Creator, personal and glorious. Okay, now that I've cleared that up, let me answer your question. One of the ways I explain it to those who are afraid of the 12 steps is that, look, there's no power in the 12 steps. They are a tool to show us our need for a power. Now, if that power manifests itself in a person's life through a religious body, so be it. If that power shows up as a result of a spiritual awakening by applying and implementing the steps, fantastic. Nowhere in the steps does it say that a person has to join any form of religious organization. People need to understand that 99.9% of our basic laws that have protected our nation, well, they came from what some may call a religious group. The Ten Commandments are the basis of our own Constitution, and yet thousands that claim no religious affiliation whatsoever live and enjoy the freedom the Constitution of the United States has given us. Where something originated from isn't half as important as whether or not we apply it. Christians put up Christmas trees that came from a pagan culture. Atheists use the Lord's name in vain when they hit themselves on the thumb with a hammer. Millions sing God Bless America and don't even believe in God. Some Jewish people celebrate Kwanzaa. Some of the Amish listen to rock and roll. Native Americans recite the Lord's Prayer. Followers of Christ practice yoga, and the list goes on and on. People that don't want to use the 12 steps as a tool for recovery either have not tried it or are practicing the following principle. What is it? It's the principle which is a bar against all information, which is proof against all arguments, and which cannot fail to keep a man in everlasting ignorance. That principle is contempt prior to investigation. Wow, I wish I would have thought that up. I'm just not that smart. Well, to refuse to try something new based on prejudice when everything you have already tried hasn't worked is called unwillingness. One must be, at the very least, willing to explore new territory if ever to have hope of recovery from a seemingly hopeless state of mind and body. When we are truly willing to grow, mature, and become productive members of society, we openly welcome the suggestions of those who have tried and proven these methods. It's only in our stubbornness and lack of humility that we balk at spiritual principles, regardless of where they've come from. I hope that helps. Listen, if you would like to comment on this meditorial, please feel free to email us at take12radio@comcast.net. That's TAKE, the number 12, radio at Comcast.net. And don't forget to visit our main website at Take12Radio.com and subscribe for fun and for free on any of the podcasting platforms listed there. Until next time, this is the Montyman, and I am wishing God's perfect serenity for you.
This has been a broadcast of KHLT Recovery Broadcasting and the Take 12 Recovery radio shows.